Hello, my name is Sebbi and welcome back to the coffee break in Minecraft. Today is Sunday, March 16th, 2025. Today will hopefully be somewhat of a very relaxed day. I need a relaxed day so much. I will talk more about this in just a moment, but first I have to take care of this little furry friend. I think it's time for a salmon. So, cat, are you excited? Are you excited for a fresh salmon? You look excited. So, here you go. And you start to purr right away. That's amazing. Okay, cat is happy. So, I am happy. I'm always happy when my cats are happy. There's a spider guy. Are you happy too? I think that spider guy is happy. I do have also a happy spider guy in my garage. This guy is guarding some card boxes I've stored in the garage. I always see it when I either drive out or drive into the garage, then the spider hides and eventually comes back out again to, I guess, wait for some other insects to hunt down or so. So yeah, this guy is really guarding my stuff in the garage, which is kind of cute. I'm kind of happy with spiders being outside, being in the garage, being in their natural habitat. I'm not so happy with them when they invade my home. But luckily this guy seems to behave. Yeah, I like to enchant my shears with mending and start repairing them. Do I like to give them a new name? I think no. I think I will just keep them called shears. I mean, I can always change the name later. So yeah, let's do this. So, need to repair those shears, which I can do while, hi guy, while waiting for my sugar canes to grow. Spider, don't commit suicide, please. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this Sunday. It seems to get to be a very relaxed day. I mean, the entire week wasn't that bad. Thursday was good. Thursday was very good, as my shift got stolen from, or rather taken over by some volunteers, which was nice. So I got the entire day for myself. We managed to do some good planning for the study. It's really a nice feeling to get back into this research thing, getting back into study planning, thinking about what kind of hypothesis we can have, how to approach it, what kind of conditions we need, what kind of what kind of questions we want to ask, and not what answers we want to find. But yeah, so this was cool. That's always nice when things make progress, when everything seems to work in a good way, when the planning just feels nice, feels right. And I'm also super happy, as this is a topic that is definitely up my alley. Sure, I enjoyed all this extended reality research. This was also interesting, nice. I never really got into this virtual reality thing. It basically was just a thing that happened automatically. Is the wrong term? It was rather put on me, and so it happened automatically. But yeah, I was doing my PhD and research for the PhD, researching how to use computer games for educational purposes. I was super happy with just having a normal 3D computer game played on a regular computer screen. This was actually how I envisioned it. But since having been in a group that focused on virtual reality, it eventually had to happen that, okay, we have to carry this over to virtual reality, and so this entire VR research started to. I came also up with some cool ideas like this dark sides of XR and how it manipulates people, generally going into the direction of manipulation and influence behavioral changes. That's super cool. That's really exciting. But to me, it never was really about XR. I mean, XR was cool as it's new to do those things, those research with XR, as no one has done it before, but I never really had a good attachment to it. You know, with the new study we are planning, it's also going to the direction of media sciences, of behavioral change, of learning, but not XR, which is super cool, which is where I'm super excited about it, because it's really more also coming from the direction I'm coming from more the media sciences approach. So yeah, I'm really excited about this and can't wait for the next project meeting to occur. So yeah, this feels good. That's super nice. Thursday evening, I also went to experience some acrobatics. So after doing this circus training in December, I don't think I managed to get some training done in January, or did I? I think it never worked out in January, as I either was sick or had to work or something like that. I mean, January, February. Ooh, flying fish. Anyways, yeah. After trying the circus training, doing the straps training and aerial stuff, I was kind of intrigued to continue this. Unfortunately, in my town, there's not much available in this regard. So I came across some acrobatics. I learned on Thursday that there's lots of acrobatics going on in this town. Wasn't aware of that. I mean, I haven't done really much research about it, and I haven't really found much on the internet. I just found this one group. It was nice. It was really, really fun. Also, there were two other people that came to this group for the very first time, so I was not the only new person, which also contributed to it being fun and trying out new things. But at the same time, compared to straps training and aerial stuff, sure, there's some kind of aesthetics to it. There's some kind of challenge to it, but I felt like to me it lacked something. To me, there was some. It did not completely fulfill the same excitement, challenge, whatever. I think I will still go there from time to time, or even try out some of the other groups, as apparently there's at least one group training almost each day in the week. Well, from Monday to Thursday or so. Friday, I don't know. It was also interesting. There were two students. Well, I mean, I guess there were also more students than just two, but there was one person in particular that looked familiar to me, but I couldn't really pinpoint where they are from, or from where I would know them. So I was kind of relieved as I was about to leave, they approached me and asked me, "Hey, are you this person? And did you work for this research group?" So apparently they were students of one of our programs of studies, which was kind of cool. So maybe I also meet them again. That would be cool to have some kind of bonding aspect or so. To get more into it and maybe to get some more insights from the central main persons of that training group, that the core of the group. They gave us 3 new people some nice introduction, some good explanation how to do stuff. So yeah, it was fun trying things out, but still it doesn't really completely fulfill my needs, so to say. So yeah, but cool. Need to. I think I definitely will give it a couple of more tries to just see how it. If I get more into it, if I discover some challenge, something about it that excites me really much, that I think, okay, I like to do this on a regular basis or so. Otherwise, I need to continue looking for other places. No. So yeah, on Friday met a very close friend I haven't seen for quite some while. She's so busy with writing papers, getting things done for her PhD. Now she finally has submitted all the papers. It's a little bit overzealous almost with the numbers of papers she wanted to have in her PhD. But yeah, she's now basically done, can now start to write up the thesis, which makes me super happy and has already made her way more relaxed. So I hope we will see us again sooner than like over the course of the last year on a quarterly basis or something like that. This was a little bit sad, as previously we saw us of more than once a week or so. But yeah, that's how academia works or so. So yeah, what was a nice evening to catch up on everything, to know what she's up to, how her year is looking like, what kind of plans she has for the year. And yeah, that was cool. We went to a vegan restaurant in my town. She said it was too healthy for her. she's definitely not so much into healthy good stuff, but I am. So I really enjoyed this place. It's very, very delicious, very healthy. So I was happy. I was more happy than with those normal places we usually go. The work I had this week was kind of, I don't know, annoying to some extent, or stressful on different levels. So the ambulance shifts in itself were like, okay, what actually are we doing here? We are once again just abused as some kind of taxi or so. Or the handover from the clinic of patients was not really done in a good way, so that basically I didn't know anything about the patient, which is kind of bad when I'm somewhat responsible for the patient's health and safety. So this is the thing that definitely frustrates me. And yesterday, no ambulance shift, but training. It's mandatory to go through one CPR training in a year. I was assigned to it yesterday. I mean, the CPR training went well. I was doing the lead for the first session, and of course, there's always room for improvement, but it went really well, and I was kind of happy with my performance, with the how I led the team, and everyone was also kind of like, hey, this was pretty good. It was really good what you've done. So I was happy with that one. And yeah, generally also with my performance there. But at the same time, the course started at 9 a.m., was scheduled to 5 p.m., which is a normal time. Before lunch, the instructor even said, "Hey, maybe we can leave earlier." Of course, we did not leave earlier. And to me, the most stressful aspect was to be involved in this constantly social environment. So even at lunch break, I had the idea during at least lunch break to grab my headphones and just relax a little bit from the world, cut myself off from the world, just recover a bit or so. But then it was like, no, we want to have lunch together and everyone should sit at the same table. And yeah, basically being exposed to constant chatter and constant social interaction. This really exhausted me yesterday. So I'm happy that this Sunday is somewhat free. Sure, I will have a small extent of social interactions. Some friends of mine go bouldering early Sunday morning, so I think I will go there in just a few minutes and join them, see what they are up to, try out bouldering again. I'm still a little bit unsure about bouldering. I mean, rope climbing or climbing with a rope, with having a safety tether, is feeling so much better. There's not so much the risk of, okay, I'm tumbling down and fall, but with bouldering, it's just you climb up to 3 meters or whatever it is, but still feels bad when you get up to the last hole and you miss it, and then you fall down, and yeah, that's not fun. And I still think back about this one incident as I missed the last hole. So yeah, need to see how bouldering feels. But I'm still interested in doing this. Also interested somehow this year in trying out new stuff, various stuff again. Lots of cross training. I think that's also kind of cool and a nice thing to do again. To have some varied training going on. So yeah, and then next week is going to be a tough week. To have shifts basically besides Saturday on every day next week, and that's a lot of shifts. And it's not only a lot of shifts, but it's also like, okay, that's lots of work. I mean, when only one day is off, that's always kind of chaotic and stressful. So need to see how I get through this week, through the upcoming week. That's also why this Sunday is so important now to me, to just really have some good recovery, to relax a bit, and regain some energy. Yeah, it's also so good, so wholesome, so re-energizing to have calls with my partner. They are definitely giving. Oh, wait! Why do I grab my fishing rod? I want to harvest things, sugar canes. They definitely make me regain energy quickly. So this helped a lot yesterday after I was so exhausted. Getting home from that, from too much social interaction. And yeah, it's so good and so wholesome to just spend time together, relax. Don't tumble down here. And yeah, just have some kind of daily life, or however it works best, and being separated by not only distance but also time zones. So yeah, that. Oh no, it's already getting late. Do I have? I don't. Dang, Matthew, I'm sorry. You have such a long question. Like how to approach keeping interest in a project or in a certain thing, and I feel like that's a super cool question. I really want to at least think about it and have somewhat of an elaborated answer or something like that. Where it's not just like, okay, I'm trying to rush through it the last few minutes of the coffee break, so you have to wait. You unfortunately have to wait maybe to next episode. Hopefully I eventually will manage to discuss your question. Alright, let's store away all that wool. Store away that lily pad. Water and water. And yeah, I think with that we are. I basically managed to catch up with all the things that happened with me being socially exhausted after such a long day. Well, it was not a super long day, but still after a day with endless interactions. I also just, I mean, if I would have known that, like, hey, okay, I don't see those people again anymore, or maybe in a different, well, workshop or whatever, I would just have still separated lunch break or so to get some time for myself. But since they're also my colleagues, I don't want to be that person that then is the only person that runs away and is not present or so at lunch or so. But still, I think it would have been awkward, just lots of water. I mean, you should always rehydrate. So I think I will just keep those with water bottles, and maybe, yeah, especially before going to bed. It's always good to have a fresh, to have some hydration. It's good for your body to always stay hydrated. Well, let's enjoy this. And Cat, you had your breakfast already. You had your fish for the day. And yeah, with that, we are at the end of this episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you will be joining me next time when I continue to harvest sugarcanes and eventually start walking back to my village. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, my name is Sebbi. See you!